Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia and I'm in here today because I want to have a bit of a try at doing some more flowers. Actually, did I do any flowers for this yet? I don't remember now. I think I did. Let me see. Around here in the box behind me. Nope. Well, it should have been. Anyway, we're going to go. So this is a vintage antique looking, that I'm going to make bag. I got this piece of material because I think I'm going to be able to make a really nice flower out of this, and I don't mind the yellow. I think I'm okay with the yellow colour. I've got these sort of flowers, but I think I made another one different to this. I can't remember now because it was a while back since I did that, Well, a couple of weeks ago, but lots of things have happened since then. And, I just got no idea what's happening, what I'm up to. But I'm sure it'll be fine. I might take it off this board. I don't think there's no glue on anything on it because I haven't been doing any glue on it or anything. So, oh great, yeah, they've got stuff stuck here. Nice. I did have a packet of wipes in here, but as per usual, I've had to take them out. Got to buy some more. We're supposed to be going up shopping to do some shopping today, but didn't want to. Sometimes you just don't feel like these things, do you? Actually, I probably should have something sitting on this because it's going to shine everywhere on us, isn't it? What have I got to put over the top of there so it doesn't shine on us? Okay, this is something that I've worked on earlier. We can't use that, can we? I've got some bits and pieces of lace and stuff here that I would like to use too. I better just dry that. Oh, sorry. Oh dear. I'll sit that there. That'll stop the shiny bits, won't it? Now in here I've got a little bit of vintage stuff. These here have been coffee dyed, tea dyed or whatever. They don't look too bad, but I'm not a big fan. So is this here that I've got, and there's a bit of that there. But I'm going to make flowers to put on it. We need some flowers on there, don't we? We really, really do need some nice flowers on it. So to give it some. So let's try that. Now I'm sure I made, oh dear, one of these out of, okay, so I've got this. If you see this stuff on my table, I'm not ashamed of myself because I've been doing lots of stuff, and I've got to have stuff around me if I'm going to do stuff, don't I? Okay, if we're doing stuff, we've got to have stuff around us. Not nice, this is a bit, there's a little flower and a bow on there. We're not going to worry about that. Where was I cutting a bit off before? Here. Oh, right, I've cut some of that off. Righto, so let's do this one. We'll do this flower first, I'll cut along here. I love the idea of this. I really do. And I know what I want to do. I just hope that I've got some. I do have the stuff to do this without the lounge room. Oh dear, lounge room. Some people can't understand how I talk sometimes, and I'm sorry about that. Is that going to stretch out far enough to do what I want to? I think it might do. Look at that. So I'm going to have a bit of this here. Okie dokie. Now, I'll cut that. I need this to be able to open up flat, because this one I want flat. The other one I don't. This piece I do. I want it to be flat. Now, please let me be able to find. My cat's been in here, scratching through the bin. He's not in here by himself, but he can do a lot of stuff while I'm waiting to get myself organised, and he's in here. He can get a lot of stuff done, He's very busy. And he's ripped out the stuff out of the bin bag and put it all over the floor on me. I must be able to find some wadding for that somewhere here close by to me. Surely I kept a bit. at this end of the room. Oh dear. I was going to do something else and the pieces I wanted for that wasn't in here, so I thought, well, I'll work on this today, and now I can't see the bit of the wadding that I want to put in there, or even a bit of what's the name would work? Cotton wool ball. A cotton wool ball would work. What about a bit of wool? Bit of wool work. Oh, this is wool. This'll work. I'm only making a small thing. I just need something to put in it. Okay, so this is cool. Wow. Very nice. Seems a bit acrylic-y to me. Doesn't feel like wool at all. Okay, so now let's get needle and cotton. Alright. And that's one there, needle and thread. Right, very good. Well, I have got glue on me, but I wasn't gluing in here, I was gluing out there. Now, I need to have a pretty good sized circle, and I don't know whether this is going to be big enough, really. It isn't, you know, after all that. Where's this thing? That's not going to be big enough either. It's a bit off here. Righto, it needs to be this colour though. I don't think it'll work if it's a different colour. Have I got any yellow or anything else? Crikey. I'll have a go at this anyway. I'll see if I can do it with this. I'll keep as much in it as I can. So I'm going to make a circle-ish sort of thing. So I'll go around here. Now if you want to do this out of a bit of flat stuff, it'll be good, it'd be easier. I should have got probably a piece of ribbon, but my ribbon box is over the other end of the room, and I don't, if I've got any organza, it wouldn't be that wide, I don't think. Anyway, let's go with this. We're going to go around it. We're going to make like a ball sort of thing for the middle of the flower. Okay. Hope yous are all good. Everybody having a good day. I feel a bit, well, I'm not worried about it, but yesterday or the other day I put up a video that I was going to send a book to somebody that was prepared to pay the postage. And I had a few people saying they wanted it. But a lady by the name of Colette, I think that was her first name, she actually had her thing up there first, and I don't know how, but the other ladies got above it, and after I'd already seen it, so I'm sending it to Colette. She sent me her address, and I've got to find out how much it's going to cost. But I promise you, if I get any more, whoever's put their name down up there, I'll get some for you, because people don't keep them anymore. For some reason, they throw them away, so I don't understand. But anyway, if I get anything to do with sewing things or craft stuff that is really good that I don't need because I've got some. I do like to buy another book if I see them. I think, I don't care if I got that. I mean, I like to save them, don't I, from the world. I might just pull this apart a bit more so it'll look like, because you can see through it. I don't know if it's wool because it feels really like nylon-y to me. Doesn't feel woolly at all. I suppose it doesn't matter what it is, as long as it goes in here all right. Okay, so we're going to put this in here. I'd show you what I'm doing, but I'm not going to yet. I'm going to see if I can do it again. I made them before. Got one just sitting here next to me. But I want to make sure I can get this right. Don't I? Don't unthread that needle, Sonya, please. That might be good. That could be good. Could be good. That bit looks good, the top bit, doesn't it? We're just going to wait until we... This is the bottom piece, I should say. A little bit away from being done yet. I'm thinking too, I would have liked a bit darker colour, but that's okay. It's alright. It'll be nice when we do it, won't it? Now we're going to go across the middle of it, like this. Okay, tighten that up. I might sew that bit. Okay, then we're going to go across. Hope you can see what I'm doing here. Then we're going to go across there, like that. It didn't go very round. Very disappointed in the outcome of that, I am. Very disappointed that we didn't get it to go round properly. Maybe I'm just not patient enough. Maybe you should just go back and get a bit more patient about it, Sonya. A bit more. You need this to look more rounded. Maybe it needs more stuffing in it, more filling. Maybe you could have some more filling in it. Come back here, little thing. Right. It doesn't want to help at all, does it? I'll just see if I go around here like this, hopefully I can just pull it up even, I hope. And get it to look a bit better, a bit tidier. Because it's got all these sticking out bits and we don't want them. Peaky bits on the edge of it, do we? Is that going to bring it in if I keep losing it? Get back here. Dear oh dear. Okay, now I'm just going to turn the heater off because it's getting awful hot in here now. I've only been in here about an hour or so, but I've been sewing since, or doing stuff since up past 8 this morning, and it's pretty warm here today. Oh, what's this cord under there? That's not good. That was me light I pulled out, not the heater. And the heater was actually coming out of the socket thing. Right. Okay. You been able to see what I'm doing or not? Oh dear, I hope so. Yeah, I moved the camera, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Right, now this piece here, I need to go around there like that with this, and then I'm going to come back. I'm not pulling that down very tight, is it? I'll have to put a stitch in it, I suppose. Oops, now I went too far. Now go this way. I'm sorry, I keep dropping it. I'll put that down. So I've gone round that way and pull that in tighter. Righto. Then I want to do these corners. I think I need a bit more cotton. So I might end that off there. Goodness gracious me. I don't know why I'm rushing for. I got the thing set on 15 minutes, and when that comes past I can do the next 40 minutes or something, can't I? Or 50 minutes, something, I don't know. I don't know why I'm hurrying up. There's no big rush. I didn't want you to get bored, I guess that's it. Didn't want to get you to get sick of me. Okay, so we're going to go across the middle, across the two end bits now, like over that corner and over this corner, which shouldn't actually be a corner, it should be a bit round. Okay, now this thing keeps flicking out of my hands. I better hang on to it better. Okay, now don't mind that, so far so good. We're going to have to get this threaded up and end that off and get some more cotton on quick now. No, there's no quick. Just do it properly, steady, and you'll get there. I know it takes me a long time to do things, and I'm terribly sorry about that. I don't know why, but I've always done things at this pace. I didn't like to get in there and rush them, because what's the point? You'd be finished. Might not be what you wanted. Okay, so we're going to cut that off. Get a bit longer piece of thread now. didn't get any sleep again last night. Now that was 15 minutes, right, so I can stop that. Oops, and I can watch the clock. So when it gets to 11:30, that's another half hour. That'll be plenty of time, won't it? Okay. Right. I hope you've seen the first bit I was doing on this, but then it was kerfuffled about, so might not be as good as what I think it is. Anyway, so I do have a knot in it. I do have a knot. Now I'm going to go across the centre, across these ones here, and get these ones apart with this little shape. So we've got this little shape, okay? And we're going to make it tight before we let it go. Okay, well that's not too bad. I'm not too disappointed with that. I'll leave this one here. Wait a minute, will we do another one? Should we do another one? I'll put that over a bit. And back again. Sonya, that's not quite in the right position there. I'm a bit of a fuffler around, aren't I? Sorry. But we'll get there, you know. Nobody panic, it's all right. Throw this bit back a bit so I can control it. Wrong piece. I must be pulling on the wrong bit of thread. Got it. So we've got that little thing, see? Now, I don't think that's going to fit. I want to do now, I'm going to get a bead in there. I'm going to put a bead in that. And I did take a lot of my little packets of beads out there, but I've still got heaps in here. So I'm going to come up through the middle of this. Find the middle. Alright. I'm thinking I want a tiny gold one, but I don't think there's anything tiny in here. I don't think I've got a tiny one. I might look in the easiest place, eh? Or the most obvious place. It'd be in the bead things, wouldn't they? You think? Right. Better look in the bottom first. I think I took them out the other day. Actually, I think these were here too when I did it. So I was looking for something that's too big. Right. We'll go with the green. Maybe the... Right, where's the green one? There's a green one there. I don't think I'd be happy with the green one in there. I had a plan. So these must be on the table here. Are they? Unless I took them out. When I got them out of here. Took them to somewhere. I told you I got a mess here. So there's one packet. Come on, you've got the rest of you somewhere, Sonya. I know you do. You found one packet. I need my table cleaned up really bad. I'm going to have to do it one day. I'm going to have to get to and just do it. But then I think, oh, look what I found. I want to make one of those. Let's play with this now. So what I do, I'll put the pink one in the middle. I will. I'll put this tiny pink one there. Put that back in there. I'll find the other packets. I might have been doing that crazy patchwork with that piece, I think. Okay. One bead. And you can see it is only small because I think that's what you need. It's just a very small bead, okay? I'm just going to get one out. Get my needle here. I need this to go into a container. I don't like that. I've got some more containers, so actually they're not in here either. I took them out as well because I was going to put some buttons in them. But, so that's a tiny bead in there. Alright. You don't want him to be too He doesn't want to be too over the top. He just wants to be nicely in the centre like that, see? Yes, that looks good. Now I'm going to come back up through and catch him and take him down in there again because I want it to be tighter, pull down in there a bit tighter. Okay. Now I'll just put this in the back here. Righto. This one here might be a little bit out further than what you expect it to be or would like it to be, but it's okay. We're not going to be that fussy now. We never get anything done, will we? Right, now I'm going to leave that threaded and I'm going to get back the needle that I just had. Thread it again. Put that back there. Get some decent sized bit of thread here. Sorry about that. Not really sniffing, I suppose, just breathing in or something, I don't know. There we go here. There's a knot. I don't think it's going to be any good, but there's a knot there. So now I've got this bit of frilly stuff here, and I'm going to cut a bit off, I think. Do I got to cut a bit off? Yeah, because I think it's too wide. Okay. So we're going to just trim this along here like this. Now, having this piece of frilly is a good thing. Come off a baby's bassinet set piece, this did. That's what that was part of. You never know what you might find, do you? I think Michelle found it and gave it to me, though. I think she did. Now, you keep there so I don't lose you. Righto, now I'm going to gather this up a bit. I'm thinking I might have to cut a bit more off that, I don't know yet. So you don't have to really have the gathered piece that I've got here, but it helps. You know, you can just gather it up yourself, or you'd even make the little pleats and iron them, I suppose, so they would look all right. I think they're still too wide. I'll have to keep working on there and see how we go. Jeremy's been busy in the garden because he's got all this spring weather when it's nearly winter time, and we've still got all this nice springy weather. So he's been doing a lot of work out there in the garden the last couple of days. Excuse me. Oh, and he's always out there doing stuff. You know, when I'm in here, Mon, does things out there, but it's nice days out there to do things. Go and do stuff. We're supposed to be going to go up the street today and do some shopping, but I didn't feel like it. I don't know, didn't sleep very good, and I didn't want to get up and go anywhere. I didn't want to, couldn't be bothered. It's not that urgent, isn't it? Well, we need to vacuum. We're going to buy a new vacuum cleaner because there's nothing wrong with the one we got, but we've got to keep buying bags to put in it. And, you know, it costs $15 a time. You only get about 4 or 5 bags, and that's too big. So, now this is really, I hope I didn't go down too far. So we decided to buy, he's going to buy a new vacuum cleaner because he's a bit fussy about what he's going to use. Tells me I don't do it properly. Yeah, right, sure. It's all right. I don't mind. I don't mind vacuuming it, but still. It's up to him if he wants to do it. It's up to him. has helped me though, because I'm getting really a bit unstable on the old foots. I don't know about that. I just not happy about that, I'm telling you now. Can't move about like we used to once. Alright, I'm getting there. Nobody panic now. We're going to cut it off a bit more. And I didn't actually cut it at first because I didn't know how far and how much I needed to do, see? I didn't know how much I was going to need. So if I keep going, it's okay. I can make these into something else. Oh, yes, I can do something with them. This would go really good up the side of a page or something, wouldn't it? Yes, right. Okay, now we've got to work out how much we want this gathered in. And I don't think I need it to be too gathery. There's a word. Is that a word? Okay, right. Not bad. Then that's a pretty cool flower, don't you think? Can't probably see it probably because of colour, but I'll fix it for you so you can see what it looks like when it's finished. Yeah. And then I'll do another one, eh? We'll find something else interesting. Get that off there. Pull it up a bit, not too far, because you've got to work out that you want it still to lay down flat. So I need for it to still lay down flat when it meets up these two pieces. Then that's really cut crooked. But I'll fix that. So I'm going to just leave it there, don't pull it in any further. I'm going to put this onto there. Go on and stitch that. It's all right, I'm concentrating. Ah, there. My sewing skills have deteriorated. That's weird. They're not bad, they're getting better, but, you know, because after you don't do something for a while, because I hadn't done a lot of sewing. Oh, well, not like I used to. And I've started to do more now. I find that we're not as able as I used to be. Look at this, isn't that cut bad? Hang on a minute. Wait a minute, we need to line it up. We need to line it up. Let's put the thing in the middle first and then we'll cut it back, eh? Probably, look how far that's different. That's shocking, Sonya. We'll start round here and go round, okay? About right? It's about right, we'll end up with nothing in a minute. Like per usual, okay. I know I do panic when I'm starting to get nothing left. Does that look all right? I think it does. I like it. I do like that. Maybe I'll just spread that out a bit further, you know, like a bit. Go around a bit further there with that. Maybe I should pull it up a bit tighter. I think that looks really awesome myself. Maybe it's still a bit big. Maybe it's still a bit too big. Let's get this here and fix it. Let's take it in a bit bigger, a bit more in the middle, you reckon? Can't keep cutting it off the outside. And then, if we can gather it up a bit better than this. Go around again. Because it's not pulled up very tight, is it? But I was worrying about that when I was putting it together because I wanted to make sure I reached round there. But it did, so there was no reason to panic. It worked all right, Sonya. And we keep going around here. Radio. Bit more. How far have I got to go? A bit more. Don't go back stitch. If you do a back stitch, it won't be good because it won't pull up. It'll get stuck. So don't do a back stitch. Righto, that's better. Ah, that's better. Look at that. That looks like what we wanted it to do. Doesn't it? Yes, very good. Now I'll go through here and I'll end it off here, the back. Still going to have to trim it. And that's okay. As long as I've got it sitting right. Look, you see, I've got all this here, it's still got to come off. It's too long. I'm hoping I'm not going to cut that off where the seam is. Or did I already do that? Hope not. Righto. So there's me flower. I'm going to put it on the bag because if I don't, I'll lose it, won't I? Probably need to stick that on there first too. No, I won't. I'll sit it over here. Go through all these bits. And then come get the top bit too. I'll glue it on there after, eh? Just go in here and fix this up. Fasten it down. Just in the centre. You don't want to fasten it down on the outside because you'll lose your frilly bits. You won't have the frilly bits anymore. So you could just gather it up till it looks all frilly. If you want to make one. And it's probably not exactly in this roundabout place, but it's fine. Now that was a bit... Oh, well, I'm going to have to line it anyway because I'm going to be able to see what I'm sewing here. Okay. Now I'm going to glue that in there, I think, because the glue will make it work. Although I haven't got, what do you say, I've got one of them in here. Got one of these glues here, but it's not... I can open it. I don't have me... I used it and then I put this thing back on there because I didn't want it to go everywhere. Probably have enough glue on that. Could dob the flower in that, couldn't I? Something to hold it with while I stick it in this bit of glue here. That's what I'm doing, just putting it in the glue that was on the lid. Why not? There you go. Plenty of glue on the bottom. Push that on there. And it's kind of sort of a bit set, you know, so it's going to stick, well, soon I hope. So we got that one. Now I'll put this back in here. And at least I didn't turn it over. It's stuck to my table. Come here, you. Try not to get too much on myself. There we go. I do like that. Apricot colours now we want on there, don't we? We need apricot colours. Let me see what else will I make. Oh, here's one I showed you. I'll show you this one. That's what I'll do. So So I made this a long time ago. It's a lid off a container. Actually, it's a plastic container that I bought, and I covered it and it's really nice, isn't it? It's one of my favourite pieces, and I use it myself. Got stuff in it wherever the bottom of it is. It's over there somewhere, but I just needed that to see what I could do with it. Okay, so now I need something a bit more this is nice, isn't it? But I don't know. I need something a little bit more. That's nice too. That colour. That's a nice colour. But I want. I can't see really what I'm after. I've got to find it, and then I'll know when I look about. I'll find what it is. See, I love these colours too. These might look really good. I mean, I'm not going to put these on here, but I like the colour, and they could look really good on this. Or they will look really good on this. Okay, so let me just find a bag. Oh yeah, we've got these nice mauve one, haven't we? Yeah, we can do one with that, or something with that. And there's that one there. Right. And we've got this bit. And then we've got these bits. These bits are cool. This is nice. I don't know what sort of... We could do some sort of embellishment with them, I suppose. You just don't know, do you? We'll just have a try. Everything's worth a go, isn't it? But I think I'll go with the lavender colour now. We'll find something with that. That'll be all in there. In case I need it later. And then I've got these bits of trim in here that are going to go just so ducky with this, isn't it? It's going to look nice with this. This is going to look really nice with this. And that one too. Oh my goodness me. Oh, look at this. Wow. That one too. Goodness. Well, we're going to have a few bits on here, aren't we? If I want to put every bit on, I'll just put them back in there for a minute while I do another bit of a flower. We can do a round one now and put beads all around it, I suppose. I could try doing the one like I just did, only it won't be as frilly, I don't think. It won't be as frilly. Another bag of lacy stuff somewhere here. Is there something like that anywhere abouts? So I've got this ribbon that's really, really, really old that I was going to use on it because it's really, really, really old. Alright. Now see, I don't even remember. Somebody had only just sent me these not that long ago. I didn't even remember. I still had a look at it. Isn't that cool? Oh wow. And these, look at these bits. Didn't even remember they were still there. I've got a head like a sieve. I'm just having a squeeze around in here to see what's in here. Because I don't know. Because it might be one of the things I haven't actually been through yet. There's a lot of bits and pieces in there. I don't mind this here piece, but I think it might be a bit dark. Eh? What did you reckon? It's a bit dark. Righto, I'm going to try this one here. I've got some made out of a stiffer... see, this is really fine. Look at that, a silk piece of silk ribbon. Look, isn't it beautiful? Really old. This one here is it made out of that? Yeah, it is too. See, it works really good because it's really soft and it sits really nice. They sit really nice if you do these. They do. Will I do that with it, or will I make another different sort? I'll try this one for... I suppose it'll be fine. You sit up there, little bee. Okay, so we've got this one too. Let's go with this colour. Let's try this colour. I wonder what it'll look like with that edge around it. Might look alright. We'll give it a whirl and see what it looks like. I know, I'm always making bits to go on things, aren't I? But I do like it. I do enjoy doing that. Here's a button I covered the other day. We might even use him on here too. You never know. I was going to use him on something. That's cool, but I don't like the red bead in it. I might have to change that. Actually, I can just do one. Just do a berry. We'll just do a berry in a minute. Actually, we haven't got a minute to do a berry. I'm going to do this one first. And then we can do a berry next time. We're working on this one. dunberries. They're all there in my my channel. If you go and click on my name, it says there's a picture of me, and under that picture of me, my name is there, and you will click on my name, and you will find all of my videos, which are nearly close to 2,000, I think. That's a lot of videos, Sonia. That's a lot of videos. I know I'm not cutting this. I better cut it straight, because look, I've torn it. I know I've torn it, I can tell. And obviously it wasn't done straight to start with. And I'm using the edge that's sewn because I want to see if it'll look all right, okay? See how it looks at sewn edge. And just go in for about 1/4 of an inch. It just depends, maybe not 1/4, but it just depends how you don't want it to be too fray, so don't go too close to the edge because it could fray undone. You don't want that happening. Okay, you don't want it fraying undone. Okay, so that's going to look fancy. Might be more shabby chic, this thing, than vintage, the way I'm going. Might have to see if we can turn it up the other way a bit. I don't know. I wanted to have a vintage look one, but, you know, it could be too. Shabby chic things have been around for many, many years. Well, I remember back in the olden days, about the 70s or something. There was, or 80s, there was shabby chic stuff then. It's still out there. I suppose there's every sort of stuff, things, designs, people come up with things that I do love vintage things and antique things and shabby chic. I do like it all. I'm not very keen on the contemporary ones. Maybe it's not my thing. I don't know. I'm not really keen on that sort of stuff. I guess it just depends who you are, what we like, We all have different... I'd probably say that a fair bit, but it's true. We all have different tastes in things. That's not a bad thing. We need to. Hope you can't see this thread, and you're probably going to be able to, so I'm going to have to make sure when I'm putting it on there that I disguise it by I'm trying to work out, that'll be 45 minutes, a half an hour and 15 minutes. It's 45 minutes. It's not got there quite yet. I've got a little bit of time. So if I tuck that all back around there, you can't see that, can you now? Righto. I need that berry thing in the middle of it. No, that won't work. Oh, that looks really pretty, doesn't it? Now what am I going to put in there? We'll find something. Nobody panic. I do have a box of flat back pearly thingies somewhere. Right, where are you, I wonder? I don't think there might be some in this box. I need something to put in there, don't I? In its middle. This is too... That's weird. I knew it was before I put it there. I said that's weird. So it's that weird. That's nice though. I like that green thing. We're not going to use it, but we'll look at it. We're looking at it. We can look at things. This is neat. Now these are the sort of things that you need to put in something like this. See, that's a vintage looking thing. Oh, I do like that. Now that's going to be the thing. That'll be the thing while I'm searching through here for something else. That's still going to be the thing that I use, okay? Let's see what else is in the box here. I'll forget it just as soon as I look away. I've got these here that I bought. That's interesting, isn't it? Oh, there's got some bits and pieces in that one. Right, now let me see. I'm going to use this here piece. I might as well cut some of these frilly bits off and not fiddle around too much so you can see it finished. Oh well, at least that flower. And this is a silk flower that I got a really long time ago, and I wouldn't say... Dear me, excuse me very much. I just had to have a banana to keep me going to lunch. Otherwise I get really sick in the stomach if I don't have something to eat between 7:30 and 12:30 or something. It's a long ride. long wait, but I don't really want anything, but I found that I have to start doing that. Okay, so the next video I hope to dedicate to something more like what we're doing now too, so hopefully we can come up with something a bit same. Now don't break that, Sonia, it'll have to come off there if you break it, so don't break it. Cut out all the frilly bits, get the glue pot out again. I'm going to glue it on before I stick it on, okay? That needs to be over there further. It needs to be over there further, Sonia. Stay put. I have to cut that bit off. Do it. Goodness. Alright. Get some glue on there. Where's my tweezers? I don't know if I told you this, but once I always worked with fabric for years, and I tell you what, I'd never put glue near it, which was really weird because everything's got glue in it that you pull apart anyway. You know, if you pull a handbag apart or something, it's full of glue. Lots of things got glue on them. How they say they put stuff together, put glue on it, don't they? I'm going to end up in a bit of a mess here. This is going to turn off, and I'm sorry if it does. I really am. Oh, wrong side. Is it? No, it's not. Put it there, Sonia. Put it there. It's going to dry nice. It's all right. Don't panic, girl. Just keep under control. Don't lose that yellow bit out of the middle. That'll upset you no end. If it falls out, I'll have to put a bead in there. Look at all these fray bits. I do recommend you be careful when you do one of these. You don't have too many fray bits. I'll put the lid on this thing before I use it, and before it goes everywhere. I'll have to find something to, I'll put this over here. I hope I'm gluing these down in a good place. I should have sewed it. Never mind. I'll just glue it there for a minute, you know, today, and then we can decide whether we want to move it later, eh? This bit here I'm not liking sticking out there. Get out of my way. Move over. Something of the sort. There we are. Right. Righto. Oh, that's worked. That worked really well. Come on, get back over there. I'm trying to make it look vintage, okay? Or antique, or whatever the word is. Vintage, and antique's a really old thing, you know. It's going to go somewhere on here, okay? I'm going to put all flowers all around this, all right? There's going to be lots and lots of them. They will overlap and whatever to one another. So thank you for watching. I'll come back on here and I'll show you a bit more of how I'm going to deal with this, okay? So everybody have a good day and stay safe. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.